From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Taj Bradley. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball.
At the plate, Josh Lowe. The Orioles looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. There's a strike.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That one back up the middle and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning. J.P. Crawford next to hit for the Rays.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Cowser. And out number 1 on the grab. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy? Finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Brandon Lau at the plate now. That's ball 1. Lowe stands at first with 1 out. And there's a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation where he needs something on the ground.
That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. That's out number 2.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Two outs. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And that one's a little bit low. 2-2. got him looking. That's a strikeout. The Rays strand just the one. We played an inning, no score. Back now in Tampa Bay. Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser. Back here at Tropicana Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Christopher Morel. Morel goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Eflin back to work. Just missed.
1-0.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Woody
1-1.
Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Fouled off down the right side. 1 out, base is empty. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And here it comes. On the ground to third. The throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for Tampa. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the batter now, Ryan Mountcastle.
You know,
welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way. And it's gone. A gigantic blast. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So up next, Johnny DeLuca. On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That one fouled off. Hard hit, right side. Whips it to Mountcastle. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. So the batting order turns over. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Josh Lowe. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Just missed.
Inside.
And that is downstairs. Now 2-0. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. 1 down, bases empty. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
2 down, bases empty. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. The shortstop takes a ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
Out towards right center field. Mullins in pursuit. Nabs it, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run of the solo shot and take the lead. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles nothing. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
Tyler O'Neill.
And we're back. Bottom 4. Here's a big power threat. Brandon Lau. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. That's in there. To the right side. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The third baseman, number 6, Yankee.
Next to hit, David Fry. Caught looking his first time up. And that misses. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1
Base
strike.
is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's
Ball.
inside. Ground ball up the middle. Henderson over to first in time. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
The left fielder,
Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Slides for the stop to first, and that's a great play for the out. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Mountcastle.
Bottom of the inning. And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen. Eflin back to work. Jansen in his 8th season, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Well, these Rays need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Line drive, base hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Now here is Junior Caminero. Grounded out his first time. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. Rips that one center field. That's a base hit. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So digging in, Johnny DeLuca. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Caminero, the lead runner out at second. Aranda over at first with 1 away. That to right. O'Neill. He's got it. There's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 15, Lowe.
And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe, 1 for 2. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. And that's in for a strike. Just off the inside edge.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Ground ball to middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. He will score, and the Rays have the lead, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
First and second, 2 outs. J.P. Crawford next to hit for the Rays. On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
All set for the top of the Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And that's in for a strike. That one pushed to the left and foul. Hard hit left side. Lau out of the play.
The third baseman, number 6, Yankees.
David Fry next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
High in the air, out to right. O'Neill getting an angle on it. And a couple of quick outs.
The left fielder, number 24,
Christopher Morel getting ready to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that's in there at the knees. On the ground to third. That ends the frame. So they make short work of him there. We're through 6 full. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Garrett Clevenger.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Back here at Tropicana Field, Danny Jansen to hit here. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Ground ball to the right side. Mountcastle to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Junior Caminero now at the plate. Ground ball left side. Westberg jumps, throws. Pretty nice play there.
Out of there.
Now back, first baseman, number 10.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 3-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty with 2 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
Now
Pitching change here, Gregory Soto.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Chopped left side, and that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one ripped. And a foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the bottom of the 7th. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. 8th inning coming up. Rays 3 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Drew Rasmussen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The right fielder, Rock Lowe.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Crawford, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Fought off foul. The 1-2. Hard hit. Knocks it down.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Lau, the next to hit, takes outside. Lowe at second. Crawford on at first with nobody out. Fastball for a strike. And it's 1-1. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Mullins settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
Here's the third baseman, David Fry. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Keegan Aiken takes over on the mound.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And that's outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And that one fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Runner takes off on the ground to the left. That's a base hit. Run scores. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So up next, Christopher Morel. That one at the knees for a strike. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing, called strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that's off the inside edge.
2-2.
And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Into center. Mullins makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they're up by 4.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
Now, Danny Jansen, 1 for 3. Aiken, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. He swings and fouls one off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Rutschman on his way over. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Rays 5 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Rasmussen back to work. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back. And it is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 14th of the year. And they close the gap. It's 5-2. Singy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Drew Rasmussen is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Kevin Kelly.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. They say you win.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So a man at first. Luis Vasquez, the next to hit for the Orioles. Out in front and foul to the left side.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Way out front for strike two.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
He's 2 outs away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, glove side, but it gets through. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Westberg.
Hee-haw!
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strikes.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th.
One, 2.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Tying run at the plate. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going.
Got him! He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Orioles down to their final out. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He muscles that one out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-5. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kevin Kelly will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Pete Fairbanks gets the ball now.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
So it's all time. Right up thanks to the home run. And now Adley Rutschman. Pitch misses. 1-0. Two out, space is empty. Two balls, no strikes, the count. Two down, nobody on.
3-0.
Colton Cowser in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Right down the chute, 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Right side, Loud. Tosses to first, and that's the third out. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. All even at 5 apiece. Back after this on the show. We head to the bottom of the ninth. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Junior Caminero. Tyler Wells gets handed the rock out of the pen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
On a line, drops into the glove, and there's one away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike. Ball 1.
Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. On the ground to third. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So 2 down now, and here is Richie Palacios. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Trying to send this to extra innings. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Josh Lowe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike. And that drops in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. In the air, left field, Cowser. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. We're all tied up 5-5. On to extra innings. Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser. Bunting, and he pops it up. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 4, 3 flyouts and a strikeout.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second, first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Swings through that one.
0-1.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
0-2 now. In the air, left field. Morel sizes this one up. Squeezes it. 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. That's out to center field. Palacios has this one sized up, brings it in, and that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now in Tampa Bay. We're in extras here. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Josh Lowe. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And now 1 and 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Close, but called a ball. And the count now even up.
Ball.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. In the air, center field. Mullins settles under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. J.P. Crawford next to hit for the Rays.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Number 8, second baseman, Brandon.
And now it's Brandon Lau. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout.
Runner,
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. It's a squeeze. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Rays win it on a walk-off squeeze. Wow!
Well, a gutsy call from the bench. You've got to have a lot of confidence in the ability to handle the bat by that guy standing at the box. Well, he got it done, put the ball on the ground.
6-5 the final here today. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.